everybody. Welcome to Simulated Soapbox. I'm Devin of Simulated Soapbox. And before we get into anything, I don't want nobody being like, oh my God, Devin, what's wrong with your voice? Oh my God, Devin, you don't have a voice. Shut up. Watch the episode. And thank you for watching this episode because this is my birthday episode. Woot woot. I have turned 23. It's Thursday. I turned 23 a week ago. I've been 23 for a week. I I fully don't understand why my voice is gone. I mean, I do have laryngitis. I know that, but I don't feel sick. It might be the weather change because as you can see, the sun is kissing me again. Winter is over and spring is among us. I live in Alabama, so weather is crazy. It could snow tomorrow. But as of right now, spring is among us and winter is taking a break. So that may be why my voice is gone, but I still felt very motivated to make this episode because actually, this is my third time making this episode. Today is Thursday. I started making this episode of Simulated Soapbox on Tuesday. And I like, oh wait, no. The first one that I ever made on Tuesday was my favorite. Why? Hold on, let me check. Okay, my mic is still on. My mic had turned off on Tuesday. It was the best episode. I love that episode. I'm super happy about that episode, but you can't hear any of the audio. I'm the only one that experienced it. I'm the only one that experienced it. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But I'm here now. My mic is on. I see the light. It's on. And this is going to be the one that sticks. Today, I wanted to talk about how, this is my birthday year, I'm 23, I need to start showing up differently everywhere. I am not a baby anymore. I'm not a wee little baby. And I am fully accountable for everything that I do, which means that, and I don't like hypocrisy. I don't like the way it makes me look. Um, I don't like jealousy. I don't like envy. And I also don't like being in weird places with the people that I love. So, in order to make sure that I'm on the right accord or that I'm doing my part, I feel like I need to become a grown woman about a lot of things and I need to show up differently. Starting with the most important relationships in, I feel like, anybody's life. It might not be in your life, but in my life, or as of right now, it's familiar. Like, if you see me playing with my eyelashes, I'm sorry. It's day number, like, it's time for them to come off. They're coming off today. And it's irritating me. I'm so overstimulated. But I'm doing it for y'all. Because this is my baby. Oh my God. Anyway, my family is actually really important to me. Contrary to what some may believe. I love my family, but I have a very complicated relationship with a lot of my family members. And not very like obvious, blatant, like soon, like they need to be addressed immediately kind of problems, but like passive, like on the low ways. Does my family or or is my relationship with my family kind of like starting with my mom, I want to show up differently, as in now that I'm 23, I understand that my mom used to be 23. This shit is hard. Being an adult is hard. I swear to God. I was like happy to turn 23, but I'm getting older. And now I understand why when I used to ask my mama what she wanted for her birthday, she used to be like, peace, happiness, to live. Because, oh God, damn, it's hard to be happy. Like, it's genuinely difficult. And I can empathize with my mom now. when I was growing up, I used to hold a lot of resentment towards my mom. And like, just because I'm very much like my mom, and I don't think that we understand that. But I'm a different person than my mom. We're both water signs, me and my mom, but she's a Scorpio, I'm a Pisces. Let that, my mother is a Scorpio, and I am a Pisces. We were both very divinely created though, because I was born on the 20th, my brother was born on the 1st, and my mom's birthday is the 21st. So it was supposed to be. We're a match made in heaven, literally. But we're the same, and it makes us like go head to head all the time. And I don't want to do that no more with her, because I understand that's also what my grandma used to do with my mom. God rest her soul. I love my Yanny. RIP my Yanny. But as black women, we sometimes fail to see eye to eye and empathize at the moment. Because we want to make it's a survival tactic, to be honest. You want the people who you love to be stronger and tougher than you, so they never have to endure the pain that you have. But like sometimes you just need to give them a hug, because life is already hard. And I don't even hug, like, this is very vulnerable for me, but it's Simulated Soapbox. This is my baby. I can say whatever I want. I don't really hug my mom. And I need to just show up differently in our relationship so that we can heal, so that my future children, my daughters, can have their grandma. Because my mom is one hell of a lady. And honestly, I be thinking about my mom as a grandma. That shit's gonna go crazy for my daughters and my son. If I'm in love, I'm only having a boy if I'm in love, which is really the only way I'm gonna have a baby. But we'll get into that. We'll get into romance later. But I want my children to fully experience like grandparenthood and stuff like that, like I did. I want to just take a momentary break. Y'all are gonna see in like a candid behind the scenes, because the light is moving. So that means that light change, TT change. Light change, TT changes. This is my baby. I can do whatever I want. Anyway, um, my mother, she is just like me, and I need to empathize with her. With my dad, it's the complete opposite. I need to start putting my foot down and letting him know that like I do not play. I love my father. I am my dad's sweet baby princess, but y'all, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be like, but I got ADHD and it's bothering me. I love my dad, but like he's a man. He's a either Capricorn or Sagittarius. I don't know. He's a cusp. He's born on the 21st, believe it or not. So I don't know. But I just need to stop desiring completely looking like a princess, angel, innocent baby in my dad's eyes by not speaking up for myself, being like this innocent baby girl. I got so many, girl, I got so many crop tops, and I used to wear them, and now I'm like trying to respect my dad and stuff more, and like I'm not wearing crop tops, but really, the respect is like my dad loves me unconditionally, and I need to show up as myself with him, because I'm doing both of us a disservice by pretending like I am somebody that I'm not with my dad for his approval. I know there's a queen out there because black women are watching this. I feel like that's my only demographic. So you know exactly what I'm talking about if you got a daddy like me. Sometimes you have to be an innocent princess baby. So everything is cool, because if you're not, your daddy just tweaking out. He just tweaking out. And really, he just needs to find a way to assimilate and adjust. Girl, Ariana did the fuck out my lace. This is crazy. Shout out to Ariel. I'm gonna take a momentary pause to give the girl who did my hair a shout out. Ariana, I love you. They could never make me hate you. Uh-huh. Samia. Universal nails on the nails as always. You know not to play with me. But yeah. And also, like in my family with my brother, I have a very strained relationship with my brother, and he's younger than me. And I think that I want to be different than not per se my older sibling and my older sibling figures. Yeah, we'll get into that later. But I want to be Devin to my little brother. Me and my brother used to be very close, but something happened. Like he's 19 and he has like that frontal lobe connection going on where he's like, oh, I'm autonomous over my body and my thoughts. I can do and say whatever the fuck I want and can't nobody feel or say nothing about it. Too bad. And so because of just things that happen in every child's life and also things that I can't really handle because I'm low key a little loco. We are not the same, but I do want to show up as Devin, maybe in a different way, but still Devin in his life. He needs an older sibling. We got older siblings, but he needs a Devin. He needs a Devin. And I'm going to be that for him. Baby steps, because we still don't really talk like that, like that. But baby steps. Baby steps. Um, do y'all hear the birds? Anyway, I wish y'all could hear the birds. Anyway, like all of these relationships are so important to me. And I feel like that's the basis of all of my relationships. Like with my friends, love my friends to death. But most of my homies from my childhood, I am not talking to right now. And that needs to change. And the start of that is me showing up differently in their relationships. I'm not perfect. I've always known that. Sometimes I feel vindicated in my ego to feel certain ways. I get my feelings hurt so fast. And I also don't know how to say, hey, friend. And it started with my family. That's why I started with them. I don't know how to say, hey, friend. I don't like the way you did me. I don't like the way this happened. And I think we need to talk about it and like get to the bottom of it. And then when we talk about it and get to the bottom of it, actually solve it. I've had some situations with some of my most intimate relationships and friendships where we would get together and talk about it, but nothing was really solved and things were still kind of passively going by. And so still the relationship kind of faded. Like, oh my God, one time I lost one of my closest sisters because if you're from Alabama, we have something called A Day. A very just chill miscomment, like misconception turned up so big. I didn't know how to communicate how I felt. Like she didn't really know how to communicate how she felt. And no matter what we did to communicate, like after that, the relationship is not the same. And that hurts my feelings because if we had just talked right there, sister to sister, eye to eye, we would have been back on track right now today, probably going to get fucking tacos after I made this video. But it didn't happen like that. And I accept that. But I understand now at 23 that things like that in my relationships that I still have, and maybe even in that relationship, it could be different and things could be better. I'm Devin. So I could be a model of behavior. A lot of times, because I'm a stubborn bitch, I do not go for anything that I don't feel like entertaining. So if I feel like it's beyond me at that moment, it's beyond me forever, bitch. We could just fall out forever. But it's not worth it. If you have somebody that you love, friendship, family, romantic, a conversation that may be uncomfortable and it may make your pride like shrink and your ego shrink. It's not worth it though. In 2025, we don't have relationships to spare. I've always known that, but it's very dire to understand that now. We don't have relationships to spare. And speaking of relationships, I want to get into romantic relationships very quickly because I want to show up differently in that, but in a different way. If any of my little yes is watching this, if I don't talk to you in the future, like very, very soon, don't be mad at me. My frontal lobe is developing and I've came to a revelation, an epiphany, if you would like to say. And I'm so tired of this like tit for tat shit. I do not do lust. Let me repeat that shit 3 times. I don't do lust. I don't do lust. I don't do lust. And I am entertaining men who have lustful endeavors and interest in me. Hell nah. Wrap that up right now. We won't be talking for soon because I'm bored now. I'm bored with just like, stop asking me what I'm doing today. I don't even want your money, bitch. It's that bad. I don't even want your money, girl. And we'll talk about that later. But in my romantic relationships as well, Miss Devin has to show up differently. I'm not finna, oh hell no, I'm not doing it no more. I don't even be knowing who I'm texting, who's FaceTiming me. That's not okay. I started talking to men in October. I thought I had me a little, yeah, little, but as I've stated, I don't know if he be watching me. If he is, like, I had to leave you alone because I didn't think he was taking me seriously. Like, it was Halloween season and you didn't want to go trick or treating with me. And that's why I had ghosted you. I'm going up that hill too. I got a couple of hills I'm running up, but that one that's an endeavor. I got a couple of things like prospects I'm thinking I could fall in love with seriously because it wasn't lust. It was like, but anything else, heck no. I'm not doing lust. Stop texting me, yo. What the fuck? 3. I counted 3 people. We'll get into that later because I don't even do this. There was a time I'm still abstinent. None of them can crack me. None of you are. We'll get into that later. But yes, Devin is showing up differently in 2025 as a 23-year-old. And this was a very divine video. This is my new favorite. I killed it. On Tuesday when I first started recording this, my HR lady told me that she had like a dream or a thought about me sent to her from God. And she told me everything I needed to know, that I need to take simulated soapbox and anything that helps me connect with people more seriously. So if you like watch these, one, if you watch these, thank you. I love you. If this is your first time watching, hey, I love you. If this is your second time, third, fourth, fifth, because it's like 8 episodes on here now, thank you for watching. I love you. You're family now. But if you have anything you want me to talk about, because I can talk for days, literally, even without a voice, let me know in the comments below and I'll definitely talk about them. This was so fun. I'm so proud of myself for just kind of like staying consistent. It's only February, but I feel consistent. I feel like I can do it forever. All right. Um y'all can see my outfit is obviously cute. Universal nails on the nails, like I said, and Ariana Benson on the hair. Me on everything else. God, thank you. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my granny. Granny, I love you. To any friend that I am not really contacting right now, I love you. We're going to get back with it. Thank you for watching this episode if you've seen it. That's why we're going to get back with it. Because even when we not cool, you is watching me with love. And I love you. Oh, I had to leave one of the loves of my life today. We'll talk about that later. All right. This is my outfit. Nothing really too much. Everything is very in the detail. Thank you. I got a belt on. Thank you. And I just hope, oh, we need to take our politics very seriously in these times. It's not just politics. It's oligarchy and it's crazy as hell. Thank you. Bye.